Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and today we're going to be looking at the Four Knights Scotch. Now this is one of the openings I've played the most. I've played it over the board, gotten some nice wins with it. It's very solid. It results in nice tactically and open positions. So yeah, let's get right into it. First I'll show you like the main line, and then after I show you the main lines, I'm just going to go through a couple of sidelines and some fun variations. So first move e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, and knight f6. Now this is just the Four Knights game, and once you reach this position, you can make it Four Knights Scotch by playing d4. Now, the main move I should say is just e takes d4. You're going to face this 95% of the time. After e takes, you're just going to take back with the knight. The main move is bishop b4. Now this is simply to pin the knight to the king, and now this pawn is hanging. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this knight, you're going to double your pawns. If they take with a d pawn, just trade queens and they can't castle anymore, and then you can like go for this pin and try and castle queenside. Now after b takes c6, you want to play bishop d3. Now this is just simply to defend this pawn, and you don't really care about doubling your pawns over here. Both sides will have doubled pawns, and you'll be able to play rook b1 to take control of that eventually. Now after this, the main move is d5, and you're just going to take, and castle to get out of the pin. So now that it's no longer pinned, you're not really worried about d4. So after black castles, you play queen f3, targeting this pawn. Now the main move here is c6. Now you're going to try and pin this knight to the queen with bishop g6. Now black can play bishop back to e7. You'll only face that most of the time, sometimes, sorry. And then if black tries and gets like too aggressive with bishop g4, it attacks the queen, right? You can just take on f6. And after black takes, can take their queen, and the best move for black here is a desperado, sack the bishop, and take back with the rook, and you'll notice you're actually up 2 points of material. You're up a piece for a pawn, the g pawn to be specific. Going back here, and just mainline stuff. Of course they can castle first and then play d5. That is the main variation that I analyzed beforehand. Takes, queen f3, c6, bishop here, then you just take, you're winning here. But the top computer move is rook e8, and you're just going to take and double the pawns. This is hard to stop unless black wants to play a little bit passive and too solid for my opinion. Now onto the sidelines, which I think are more fun, and also I think they are more common. The most played sideline that I've seen is bishop c5. Now after this, there's a tricky move. You play bishop e3. But how is this a trick? You're just defending the knight, right? Well, if black castles here, you take the knight, and this is hitting the queen, and the bishop is hitting the hanging bishop. So after either one of these pawn takes, you just take the bishop and it's free. And you're also hitting the rook. Of course, they'll probably play d6 here, but your upper piece, you don't really care. You can just go all the way back and be completely winning. But the move I've seen the most after reaching this position is just trading everything in the center, which is a bit dull, but you'll have a slightly better position. Like 99% of the time I see d6, and here it just gets really fun. You castle queenside and go for f3, g4, and just running them down with all your pawns. And you'll have like everything pointing at the king side. Your pawns are rolling. Your rook's going to be sitting here just looking at the h pawn. You have nice control over the d file. It's just a really fun position to be in. Castles, yep. So that's that. Let's see. Yeah, of course, I've seen this move a couple times. the simplest thing to do here is just takes, bishop takes, d takes, and just trade everything. Yeah, and they just have Irish triple pawns here, and you can really exploit them. You can lock them in place with bishop c4, the king's in the center. If white ever somehow takes this, you can just pin them and win the knight with f3. So yeah, this is one of the openings that is pretty dear to me since I have gained some rating with it, especially over the board. It's fun, it's aggressive, you get nice open positions, it's easy to learn, and yeah, good luck.